But as Jacob's generation fades and Esau's line is firmly established over in Edom, the spotlight fiercely shifts back to the main stage.
Back to the drama.
Oh, yeah. We move into Genesis 37, and the focus lands entirely on the next generation. And spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't been paying attention to how human nature works, blatant favoritism breeds catastrophic division.
It is the fatal flaw of this family. It is a generational curse repeating itself. Jacob's parents played favorites with him and Esau, and now Jacob is doing the exact same thing to his own children.
Jacob blatantly favors Joseph, the firstborn son of his deceased favorite wife, Rachel. He loves him more than the older sons, and he gives him this infamous coat of many colors, as the old translations call it. Now, I have to admit, I always pictured this as a flamboyant, technicolor dream coat.
Like a Broadway musical costume.
Exactly. A really flashy, obnoxious piece of clothing that just made his brothers jealous of his wardrobe.
We really need to shatter that myth. Because looking at the historical mechanics of ancient garments, this was not a fashion statement.
hmm
The Hebrew phrasing likely refers to an ornamented tunic with long sleeves extending to the wrists and ankles.
Okay, but why do long sleeves matter enough to start a family war?
Well, think about it. If you are wearing a long, elaborate tunic that reaches your wrists and ankles, what can you absolutely not do?
You cannot do hard manual labor in the field.
Precisely. By giving this specific garment to Joseph, who is the second youngest son, Jacob is visibly exempting him from the grueling work the older brothers are doing.
Wow, that is a statement.
It is. More importantly, it was a recognized symbol of patriarchal authority and status. Jacob is essentially bypassing the older brothers and signaling this kid is the future manager of this estate. It is a massive, visible, structural threat to their inheritance and their future survival.
So it's not just a nice shirt.
Not at all. Jacob isn't just giving his kid a nice gift. He's making a highly dangerous political declaration within his own camp.
Which brings us to the dreams. Here's where it gets really interesting. Joseph starts having these vivid dreams. First, he dreams that his brother's sheaves of wheat are bowing down to his sheaf.
Which is subtle.
Very subtle, right. And then he dreams that the sun, the moon, and 11 stars, representing his father, mother, and 11 brothers, are all bowing down to him. And then he just casually goes and tells his entire family all about it.
It's unbelievable.
I have to ask, what is going on in Joseph's head here? Is he just an incredibly naive teenager, or is he wildly arrogant and completely lacking in social awareness? It feels like a 22-year-old corporate intern walking into the boardroom, slapping his hands on the mahogany table, and happily announcing to the senior executives that he had a dream he'll be taking over the CEO job next week.
That analogy is absolutely spot on for the sheer audacity of the moment.